Nerdy Sports Fan here with your pregame breakdown of the Thursday night game for Tennessee versus Jacksonville. Now, the season's winding down, and these teams, well, one of them's in contention still technically, but I don't really have much hope for Tennessee making the playoffs, and Jacksonville's obviously out of it. The only real reason to think about this is posturing for playoff position for other teams, strength of schedule-wise, pride for divisional game, and draft position. So, obviously both these teams have a lot of holes, and one of them definitely is in the market for a quarterback. The other one might be. The book isn't closed on Mariota yet. I don't have any faith in him, but Tennessee seems like they might still. Blake Bortles has been benched in favor of his backup twice this season. So, yeah, he's out the door. Yeah, diehard fans of either team will enjoy this, I'm sure, but nobody else. The only person fantasy football-wise really worth paying attention to is Leonard Fournette. Now, I know. Tennessee's defense is, really good against the run, and they can't balance their attack with the pass in Jacksonville. I get it. Anybody who watched the game against Buffalo before Fournette got injured for throwing haymakers understands that they're a different-looking team when he gets the ball. Every time he got the ball in his hands, it was fantastic. That's why the game turned the moment he got ejected. He gets ejected, and all of a sudden, instead of going in for a go-ahead touchdown, they get backed up, miss a field goal, and get scored on, and the offense can't keep up. Game over. So, yeah. Leonard Fournette is a huge difference maker, and a must start for the first week of the fantasy football playoffs. He will take over this game and ruin the playoff hopes of Tennessee. So there's not much else to talk about other than who do you think these teams are going after draft-wise. Now, obviously Jacksonville should get a quarterback. Depending on where they draft, they may not have the availability to get one in the first round that they actually like. We're not really sure if Herbert's coming out now. He might stay an extra year. The other talent available is not extremely strong. They might go early. Jacksonville's not lost enough. I mean, we've got, 7 teams, I want to say, that are going to fall anywhere between the 3rd overall pick and the 10th overall pick. So there's a lot of shaking out to do at this point in the season, and since coaches and players always want to win, Jacksonville's not going to do itself any favors in their draft position by winning this game, which I'm sure they will. Get ready for my draft preview that's going to be coming in the offseason. I was trying to do something late in the season, unfortunately did not have the time for it, but that will be coming after the playoffs and Super Bowl are over. I'm a big draft honk, and I do a lot of research on that, so keep your eyes peeled, Jacksonville fans. Your answer will be coming in later videos. And Tennessee, you should be moving on from Mariota. You probably aren't. They're likely going to put some skill position players around him on the offensive side of the ball, which is clearly the lacking side of the ball in Tennessee right now. There's always the hope that a quarterback will take 3 or 4 years to develop. Some of the greats have. I mean, Drew Brees didn't do a damn thing in the league until his 3rd or 4th year. And then, of course, he immediately went to a different team. So you don't want to be, the people who gave up on Drew Brees. So, yeah, I get it. Mariota still has development that can be had, but I think he's reached close to the top of what he'll ever be. Sorry, Tennessee fans. You're going to lose this game and still have a bad quarterback next season. It's going to be a tough offseason for you. Vrabel's just too good of a coach to let your team tank bad enough to move on from Mariota, apparently.